Let me ask you a question. Do you want to get a trickle of traffic or a waterfall? Imagine getting views and subscribers on autopilot even while you're sleeping or on vacation because your video ranks on the first page of YouTube. Would you like that? In this video, you'll discover how to rank YouTube videos fast in 2019, 2020 and beyond, whether you have a small channel or a big channel.
Hello, my name is Herman Drost. If you want to grow your audience on YouTube and generate traffic, leads and sales on autopilot, hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos.
If you have multiple videos that get high rankings on the search engines, your channel will grow fast. So what are some of the top ranking factors for YouTube videos? This includes watch time, audience retention, view velocity, thumbnail click-through rate, engagement. I'll explain these more deeply as you continue watching the video. Let me show you the steps to rank your YouTube videos fast. Number 1, research the correct keywords. If you get this step wrong, then your time will be wasted. You want to select the correct keywords to place in your title, description, and tags. The key to finding keywords that you can rank for is to find less competitive keywords. So instead of focusing on one word, think of 3 or 4 words. Click the link in the card to watch my video on how to find less competitive keywords. For example, if I enter a keyword phrase, how to train a puppy, in the YouTube search box, I get a bunch of different suggestions. These are all keyword phrases that people are typing into the YouTube search box to find out information about them. What you want to do is find a keyword phrase that is much less competitive so it'll be easier to rank for. This keyword phrase should not have too many videos ranked on the first page of YouTube. If your video is the only one ranked for that phrase, there's a high probability it'll appear at the top of the first page. My recommendation is to create a list of 10 or 20 keyword phrases that you've researched and use them as topics for your videos. So instead of creating one video on one topic, you have a series of videos around a similar topic. You can then put them in a playlist and also rank for that playlist. Number 2, create an engaging video. Now that you've finished the keyword research for future topics for your videos, it's time to create your first video. As I mentioned before, the top ranking factors for YouTube search is audience retention and watch time. The longer someone stays watching your video, the higher probability your video will appear in YouTube search and YouTube suggested videos. Keep in mind that the YouTube algorithm follows the audience, so you need to create content that your audience wants to watch. So ask yourself, what kind of content does your audience enjoy? If you create videos that offer solutions to their problems, they'll remain engaged on your video. So how do you create an engaging video? Number 1, create content that your audience wants to watch. Content of your video should expand upon what you promised in the title of your video. Number 2, hook. The first 5 or 10 seconds of your video is crucial for people to continue watching your video. Use a hook like a question or tell people what's coming up in the video. Number 3, intro bumper. This could be a motion graphic of your logo or where you just introduce yourself. The main thing is to keep it very short because you want to be there for your audience. Number 4, meat. The meat is the main content that you're providing to your audience. This could be a series of bullet points that explains more deeply what you conveyed in your title. Number 5, call to action. End your video with a strong call to action. One of the best ways to do this is to point people to another video that's related to the video that they've just watched. Alternatively, if you're trying to collect leads, you can point them to a cheat sheet or a free ebook that they can download. Just keep in mind that when you do this, you take them off YouTube. So don't do this in every video. YouTube wants to keep people on their platform as long as possible. A couple of important things to keep in mind is to actually say the title in your video. This helps Google to recognize the topic of your video. Also, when you transcribe the content of your video, these keywords will be in the transcript. Number 3, optimize the video. The most important factors when it comes to optimizing your video are the thumbnails, the title, description, and tags. Think about the path of the viewer. The thumbnail is the first thing they see in the search engine. According to YouTube, if you have a high click-through rate on your thumbnail, then YouTube will surface more of your videos. So when you create a thumbnail, make sure you use contrasting colors, bold text, use a few words, and include your face if possible. It's a good idea to create several different thumbnails even before you shoot your video, so you have different options to choose from. Click the link in the card to watch my video on how to create clickable thumbnails using Canva. Title. Use the exact keyword phrase that you came up with in your keyword research. Your titles and your thumbnails should work together to preview the content of your video. You might also want to make the title more catchy by adding an emotional trigger to the title. So instead of just satisfying the search engines, you also satisfy your viewers. Descriptions. Descriptions help viewers find your videos in the search engines. I often read the first 3 lines of description while I'm watching the video because the first 3 lines appear under the video. It should be a summary of the content of your video. Place your most important keywords at the beginning of your description. Use the rest of the text in your description to provide extra information. This can be links to playlists or related videos, plus your social media channels. You also have the option of including hashtags in your description. These appear as clickable links under your video. Click the link in a card to watch my video on how to create hashtags for your videos. Tags. The purpose of your tags is to make it easy for YouTube to find your video. So make sure you include keyword phrases that relate to the content of your video. I usually add the title of my video in the first tag. I'll then add related keyword phrases for the other tags. One of the best tools for doing keyword research and finding the correct tags is TubeBuddy. Click the link in a card to watch my video on how to find the best tags using TubeBuddy. Cards and end screens. The main purpose of cards and end screens is to redirect viewers to a related video from the video that you've just watched. Instead of linking to a solo video, link to a playlist so they'll binge watch your videos. As I mentioned before, the longer they keep watching one video or successive videos in a row, the higher probability your videos will appear in YouTube search and YouTube suggested videos. Number 4, promote your video. So now that you've optimized and published your video, your work has just begun. The first 24 to 48 hours of your video going live on YouTube is crucial for ranking success. This is called view velocity, which you can find in YouTube Analytics. So if you can drive a lot of views in that period of time, your video has a high chance of ranking well in the search engines. Post your video to all your social media sites, email your list if you have one, embed your video on your website if you have one. I also recommend transcribing your video because Google picks up the keywords that are mentioned in your transcript. You can then repurpose that transcript by converting it into a PDF file and uploading it to document sharing sites. This will help to drive traffic to your video. Number 5, track the performance of your videos. If you go to your traffic sources report, you'll be able to see where most of your traffic is coming from. Most traffic will come from YouTube search and suggested videos. So if you click on those links, you'll be able to identify the videos that brought that traffic. My recommendation is to keep doing more of what works. So if you find a video that ranks really well and gets a lot of traffic, create more of the same types of videos. According to YouTube, when you create something that's working for your audience, create more of it. They'll surface more of what your viewers like. Here are some important things to keep in mind. Number 1, YouTube follows your audience. Make sure you always create content that your audience wants to watch, and your videos will do well. Your audience will decide if your video will get high rankings or not. It's not up to the YouTube algorithm. Number 2, make small tweaks to every video. Try to improve every video that you publish. For example, you could improve the thumbnail, your audience retention, or the way that you deliver the content. Number 3, not every video will rank well. Every video that you create, no matter how long you spend on it, will not rank on the first page of the search engines. I've discovered that sometimes a video will rank after a few months or even after a few years. So patience is the key. Of course, sometimes a video will do really well if you follow a trend. Click the link in the card to watch my video on how to capitalize on trending topics so you can get views and subscribers really fast. Number 4, multiple ranking videos will generate a river of traffic. The more frequently you upload engaging videos, the faster your channel will grow. Did you know that your videos can also rank in Google search? Let me share a secret with you. Over half of my external traffic comes from Google search. If you want to know how to rank your videos in Google search, which is the largest search engine on the net, watch my next video over here. If your videos both rank in YouTube search and Google search, you'll attract a larger audience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.